There are three strengths of an IUL that you need to know about. So whether you are an agent or you are a potential client looking to get an index universal life policy. The first strength, which is very critical, is to understand that inside of an IUL policy, you don't lose money when the market goes down. Number one, it's important to know because a life insurance contract is not an investment in the way you will look at traditional investment. It's a life insurance policy that has additional components to it that makes it very, very beneficial. So when you think about, traditional investment, for example, let's say you're looking at, you have some stocks or 401k IRA. If your money is in the market, your money is going to be doing this over time. Okay. This is what your portfolio will be doing, depending on what the market does in a particular year. An investment is not guaranteed. All right. But in a life insurance contract, what does happen is that whatever money you have inside the policy is guaranteed never to diminish as a result of market volatility. And that's because there's an inbuilt protection inside of these life insurance contracts. So let's say, for example, you have $500,000. All right, that you've accumulated inside of your life insurance policy. And in 2025, the market dips by 10%. That means in a traditional investment, this 500 now becomes 450. While in your life insurance contract, this 500,000 remains the same. Protected, right? That's one of the benefits of an IUL. All right, peace of mind for that matter. Number two is that you get the lock-in gains and reset. What does that mean? Well, that means that in the years where your cash value grows to a higher number, that money never drops below again. So let's say the same example, 500,000 in your cash value, and then in 2025 the market grew by 10%. So now you go from 500 to 550,000. All right, because it grew by 10%. Phenomenal. Well, guess what? This now becomes your new locked-in rate. So initially you have 500. That can never dip below this amount. Well, this year, now you have 550. So this now becomes the new amount that's locked in. Irrespective of what the market does up and down, this 550 remains the same due to the fact that it's not impacted by the market volatility. All right. While when you're comparing it to maybe other financial instruments, because they're investments, that it does go up and down. But in a life insurance policy, that's not an investment. Your money's locked in and it stays the same. The reset basically means that in the following year, you're now starting all over again to capture the upside of the market. Right. So you can see how this creates a very positive outcome for those who know how to maximize these types of policies. And obviously, the last benefit is that access to tax-free money. What does that mean? That means over time, let's now assume that you went from 550 over time, you grew this to 1.1 million. Now you have 1.1 million in your cash value account inside the policy. Well, guess what? Because of tax code 7702, you're able to access this 1.1 million 100% tax free. Okay, so you can see why, once again, that people who are looking for alternative ways to grow their money without necessarily participating in the market risk would like to leverage something like an index universal life due to the fact that you don't lose money, right? Number two, you're able to lock in gains and reset. And number three, you're able to access your money 100% tax free.